Hey guy, welcome back to the mid-2000s. Please comment down below if you're currently watching this video on your Zoom. So I want to take a little trip down memory lane today and reminisce about two of my favorite childhood movies, High School Musical and Camp Rock. These movies were very much a part of my formative years as a growing man-child, so I want to revisit them to see if they actually hold up or if they're hot garbage. Now, High School Musical is a classic. I know that there's a ton of YouTube videos of people talking about this already, so I'm not gonna sit here and explain the plot to you. If you don't know the plot of High School Musical, you probably haven't read the title yet. It's pretty much that. Well, technically, I guess they don't actually perform a musical, they just audition for one. Maybe it should have been called High School Audition, but I'll let it slide. So at the beginning of the movie, they're in Alaska or maybe the North Pole, and the two main characters meet because they're forced into karaoke. Totally normal situation, nothing to see here, except for what's on TV. The TVs at this party are playing footage of the party. Who set this up? Who set up a live stream that's being shown to the people in it? And who's filming it? I don't see any cameramen, so is it the movie's cameramen? They're supposed to be filming the movie. I know it's a weird thing to focus on, but I notice this every time I watch this movie.
I don't want to be the school's freaky genius girl again.
I don't want to be smart and beautiful. I want to be stupid and ugly. One of my favorite things in movies is watching the extras in the background of walking hallway shots, because someone will always look at the camera every time. There's a couple of these shots in this movie. What is the girl in orange doing here in the back? She sort of just walks into the corner and stops.
So, look, the whole team's hitting the gym during free period. What do you want to have us run? Dude, you know what?
Does anyone know what the musical in this movie is actually supposed to be about? It's called Twinkletown.
Twinkletown?
And the only other thing we know about it is the 3 songs that they sing from it, but the songs have nothing in common, so I have no idea what the plot is.
What the heck are those two doing in a tree?
Also, I've always been confused by the timing of the movie. So they come back from winter break and have the championship basketball game coming up in 2 weeks. So we're supposed to believe that they played through the entire regular season, maybe some playoff games, to get to the point where they determine who's in the championship. Then they go on a 2-week winter break, have another 2 weeks before the game even takes place. Why such a long gap? I almost wonder if the championship game is the only basketball game they play all year, because it's a game between East High School and West High School. So they've got to be the only 2 high schools in the area, right? Maybe they just play one basketball game every year and the winner gets a trophy.
Dad, I'm not
There's
talking.
gonna be college scouts at our game next week, Troy. You know what a scholarship is worth these days?
Wait, hold on. Scouts are going to be at the game? Well, you got to play your best then. You know how much college basketball teams are going to be drooling over the prospects of a 5'8" white kid from Albuquerque.
She's not a problem. She's just a girl.
But you're not just a guy, Troy.
You're my guy. There's a feeling I'm reminded of whenever I think back to this movie, Zoe 101, and even Ned's Declassified to an extent. School envy. I went to the most boring high school in the world. Meanwhile, these kids are living in dorms on some beachside resort. East High School has a private rooftop garden and apparently every extracurricular activity you could possibly imagine. There are so many things going on in this school that the climax of the movie is based on the premise that there are 3 major events happening simultaneously. I don't think 3 things happened in my school the entire time I was there. Can we all agree that this song is by far the worst part of the entire movie? It's a boring song that sounds like it's being sung by 2 different people.
Looking from the outside.
Also, I love that her belt is not even holding up her pants, it's wrapped around them. All right, good to go. I like at the end when they hack into this beaker to get it to heat up. Yeah, I think that's how computers work. But it buys them enough time to get to the audition, along with every single person who's ever gone to the school. There are a few things I still really like about this movie. I like that the final song is teased throughout the movie, so when it finally happens, there's sort of been this anticipation for it. It's a big payoff. I may have been a 13-year-old boy when I first saw this movie, but I definitely got goosebumps. And overall, I think this movie holds up pretty well. I'll say it. Yes, I know the story is very cliche. The whole idea that, wait, you can do more than one thing?
Did you ever think maybe I could be both?
You want to sing and play basketball? but there's no time. But you know what? It's a wholesome enough lesson for a movie made for kids that you shouldn't put people into a box just because of the way they look. I also really enjoy the choreography of everything, not just when they're singing and dancing, but there's scenes where like you can tell the characters have deliberate movements, the camera moves with them. It feels like you're watching a musical even when there's not music. This all culminates in one shot at the end that's over a minute long. There's no cuts. It's each character taking turns sort of weaving back and forth, saying their final lines to each other. And there's like 200 people in the background that could have easily messed this up. I'm sure they had to do a bunch of takes. To me, this is really impressive filmmaking. I'm at a point in my life where I've seen movies with much more impressive filmmaking, but for what it is, they could have easily gone down a lazier route, so I appreciate the extra effort. Although it is kind of lost because of how dumb the end of this shot is. Gosh, I got this big old ball here and I just don't know what to do with it. Well, I could help you out there, ma'am. Have you considered tossing it into the basket? Wow, thank you, sir. And then all the lessons from the movie come together in one final song that I definitely tried to learn the dance to, but only got about this far. It's kind of funny how life comes full circle sometimes. The message of the iconic song at the end is now being used by every single brand in the world in their commercials. We here at Mustard know that things are pretty crazy right now, but you're not alone, and you can still give us your money. Now, on paper, Camp Rock and High School Musical seem like very similar movies, but there is one key difference that I noticed, which is that this movie is absolute garbage. That doesn't mean I didn't like it at the time, because I most certainly did. I really liked the Jonas Brothers. I had a crush on Demi Lovato because she was a girl, and that's pretty much the only box that needed to be checked. And I liked one of the songs so much that I bought it on iTunes, even though I only had about $9 to my name.
That's the song.
You think?
But the combination of overacting and weird writing choices make it pretty hard to enjoy this movie as an adult.
Check me out. Cool.
Also, the reason it's becoming relevant again is because it's so bad that people on TikTok are pointing out how bad some of the scenes are.
He went.
But I don't just want to talk about this movie, I have something a little different in mind that I'd like to try instead. That's right, I'm talking about the official Camp Rock DVD game. So, would you like to explain to everyone how you came into possession of this game?
It's never been opened.
Limited edition?
Limited edition, according to me.
According to us, we only have one, so who knows if they made more.
That was purchased at a closing thrift store. It was to be sold for $3, but I got it for 25 cents.
Can you believe the deal we got on this? And can you believe the restraint to go 3 years without playing it? She's asked me multiple times, can we play the DVD game? Can we play a DVD game? And I said, no, now's not the time. I figured...
We saved it for this moment.
Yeah, I figured something important would come along one day. I'd find a way to turn it into content, and then now we can write off that 25-cent purchase as a business purchase. So that's pretty cool, actually. A little tax life hack right there.
For you. I wanted to do this for so long.
So was this used and they put new shrink wrap over it? Because this box is very beat up. I've never pulled shrink wrap off of something that's been this dilapidated before. You're ready to take the stage and steal some hearts, pick up the remote and play Camp Rock DVD game.
Camp Rock DVD game! We got a holographic game board.
Wow, this is worth at least 20 to 25 cents.
When the movie came out, I was in 8th grade, and me and my two best friends were so excited that we put every photo that we had of the Jonas Brothers around us just to watch the movie.
Who was your favorite Jonas brother?
Kevin.
No, be honest. Her favorite Jonas brother, I'm so embarrassed about this, was Joe. She loved Joe, but because her friend already loved Joe, she agreed to love Kevin instead. And I just think that that's really sad, and I wish that there were 2 Joes and 0 Kevins.
She even drew a picture of Kevin on my back in Sharpie, just to prove how much we loved the Jonas Brothers.
Oh no!
Your turn, spin the spinner, and do what it says.
Okay, jeez. I guess I'll go first. Jam time!
What?
Which came first? Oh, well that's the beginning of the movie. That's the only time she's in her house in the entire movie.
It's my favorite game.
Yeah, she makes me play this with her every night before she goes to bed. Otherwise she has really bad nightmares about Camp Rock 2.
Spin it and do what it says.
Do what it says.
Free card!
Alright, well. I wanted Sultry Joe.
Look closely. These images are from the movie.
Oh, yeah, I figured they might be. Which came last?
What have we here?
They're playing the clip from the
I
movie.
can hear you.
Right.
I don't think this game is very hard. The whole concept of DVD games seems fun. I don't know if I ever played any
We
though.
weren't allowed to have
Fun.
fun.
Who said? You totally rocked it.
Trash can. Trash can said that.
Who said? That's cute.
Oh, the
But
same
you're cuter.
options. Trash can.
Rise and shine, superstar.
And throw it in the trash. Oh boy, this sure is fun.
Okay, honestly, I actually don't know.
I have no idea. This one's hard. Which game's second? Flawless. I don't know whether to be proud or embarrassed of how well we're doing. So she got Go Fish, which I think means she can ask me for one of my cards.
Do you have Joe Jonas?
No.
Okay.
Cha-ching! Take it to the bank.
Okay.
Hi, I played this Camp Rock DVD game and it told me to
Say no more.
take
They
it
give
to
you
the
a
bank.
voucher. Wow, $1,000. Player's pick. I pick Go Fish, which means I get to ask you for the mom card that you just picked up. You got a crush on this girl? I'm back at the bank now. I'd like to redeem my 2 mom cards and 1 wild card.
This guy's got 2 mom cards, golden voice card.
Give him a guitar pick. Yeah, they're in the vault. Alright, you're gonna get a lot of people like you coming in here.
Pick one.
I got a guitar pick.
I haven't got any wrong.
Is it even possible to get one wrong in this game?
Yeah.
Or are we just so smart?
Wait, let's blatantly pick a wrong one and see what happens.
Oh, funny you want to do that on my turn. Pick your card. Golden voice! And you've got 2 Joes. You trying to redeem those?
Yeah.
Welcome to the bank, ma'am. May I take your order?
I have 2 Joes and a golden voice.
Wow, there was some lanky guy in here a few minutes ago with 2 moms and 1 golden voice. Do you know him?
It's my son.
Your son? Tell him he's a real nice young man. Here you go. You got that one. Oh, can we put this game in the trash when we're done?
Come on and sing along.
Follow and I lead. You wanna be like me, but you just don't wanna be. I won! I have so many people to thank. Kevin and Joe and Nick and my wife.
And
Frankie Jonas! Frankie, if you're out there and I know you're watching this video right now, I know you're a big fan, keep being you.
Rockin'.
Rock on, Joe, or what's his name?
Kevin.
Kevin, rock on, Kevin. Frankie, if you're out there, rock on, Kevin.
Which one are you? I'm Joe.
Okay, I guess I'm Demi then. Didn't really give me a choice there. Are they just gonna play the whole movie but without sound? Yeah. It's really awesome. If anyone out there is looking to play the Camp Rock DVD game, good luck getting it. I don't know where you could buy this. You gotta just hope that a thrift store is on the verge of closing down and they'll give it to you in exchange for 1 quarter. Well, before we go, do you have any words of wisdom you want to impart on any aspiring DVD game creators out there?
I think the ship has sailed if you want to create a DVD game.
Yeah, sorry, aspiring DVD game creators. It's too late.
Like,
make an app instead.
Yeah, make an app.
All right, babe, play us out.
Cool.
Well, boy, was that a lot of fun. And I definitely didn't forget to film an outro. I'm doing it now. Gotta cut to a commercial break real quick, but be sure to stick around because when we come back, I will be showing you a really great thing that I just got in the mail. And it's gonna be worth it, so please don't go anywhere. Okay, thanks. Stop trying to order a pizza from me. This isn't Domino's. Hi, I just want to be left alone. I want to browse the internet anonymously. I want hackers and my internet service provider to keep their crusty hands off my data. Is that too much to ask for?
No, it's not.
Another carrot?
Shut up. I'll take it from here.
When you use a virtual private network, your data is encrypted, your IP address is masked, so even your internet service provider can't keep track of what you're doing, and they can't collect your personal information and then turn around and sell it. ExpressVPN isn't just for security though. You can also use it to watch movies and TV shows that are either unavailable or even blocked in your country. It works by giving you the ability to change your location to one of 94 different countries, tricking the internet into thinking that that's where you are. Finally, the World Wide Web is living up to its name. ExpressVPN isn't just effective, it's
it's also fast. It boasts significantly higher speeds than other VPNs out there. There is another one that I tried using in the past, and I can't say it by name, but I will say that it throttled out of my internet speed, which is a big reason why I use ExpressVPN now. Also because they gave me this shirt. I do these ads for free. I just asked for a shirt in return. They also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and they have 24/7 customer support in case anything goes wrong. To find out how you can get 3 months free, click the link in the description. That's expressvpn.com/Drew. ExpressVPN because that's the name of the product, and Drew because that's the name of me. Take back your internet privacy today. And also watch a few episodes of Friends while you're at it. Thank you ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video.
It's this pillow. That's what I got in the mail.
If you want to see what's on the other side of the pillow, please drop a like button now.
It's the same.
Thank you so much for watching today, Guy. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos of me catching a fish with my bare hands and then feeding it whole to my cat. All right, bye.